Good evening, everyone, from wherever you're joining across the world. My name is Tega, and I'm going to be your host for today's session. Today's session has been tagged How to Study Effectively for Technical Certifications. Our speaker for today not just only brings technical expertise, but brings real-world insight into certification journeys. He has had a very fair share of certifications. He has written quite a number of certifications, and I know he has a lot of gems to pour out to us today. So Mr. Peter is a support engineer specializing in Active Directory, identity, and Windows Server technologies. He supports enterprise customers in troubleshooting complex authentication, group policy, public infrastructure, and directory service environments. With strong expertise in Microsoft infrastructure and identity solutions, Mr. Peter combines deep technical knowledge with a passion for teaching through his hashtag Study with Peter Learning Initiative. I think after this session, you're going to learn more about the Study with Peter initiative. But yeah, for today, he's going to be guiding us through practical strategies and structured methods and definitely actionable tips that you can take home with to build your next certification journey, because we don't want a certification to just be an exam for you, but an opportunity for you to upskill and build that proof of competence in the workspace. So with so much excitement, please let's welcome Mr. Peter to the stage for this webinar. Thank you very much. Mr. Peter, over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very, very happy to be here. And I'm very, very glad to see a lot of people want to pour into their lifetime. And also, not only coming here to tell people what they have to follow or give them a system, also, I'm very happy to share a lifetime thing that I've actually, how can I say it? It's so passionate for me. Like, I believe in it, I do it, and it works for me. Let me just put it that way. So, hi everyone, Peter here, and my last name is Kayode. I do have much, let's say, like maybe like 7 years now, or maybe 8 years in this industry, and I think that I've known enough. I'm not the smartest, but I think I've known enough and to continue using this for my life. So what else about me? Love to play soccer. I'm a soccer fan. I love traveling and I love to do what I do the best. Now, my goal here is for us to make sure we understand and also get into it for you to help to see the possibility, and also not only that, to see the future, so you can see then like the possibility that can I see what is going to happen in the next 5 years. So that's why we're here, and I hope that these webinar is actually going to add more value to you. If you do have any question, please reach out and I'll be very glad to maybe have a session with you to answer a question that we're not able to get on this call. All right, so how do we study effectively? Before we get started, I think I've already tell you who I am. So that is just me right there. I'm so happy. I'm very grateful for what this kind of for lifestyle that I've built around certifications. Not only that, also my career, my goal, and I know that if it does happen for me, it can happen for anyone. So yeah, specialize in Microsoft technology a lot. A little bit about other technology like Citrix, which are actually virtual desktops. Cisco CCNA has always been a very good part of my life, but I have never had much time to get onto that. So also I've worked full time in enterprise environment, helping customers and stuff like that. Two little things that I've actually built about myself is just consistency. A lot of work has been put here, and also I self-created a study with Peter, which we are going to talk about later. So now let's talk why most people fail their certifications. It's not a rocket science. As you lay your bed, it's the same way you're going to land on top of it. There's no emotion here. So we're not giving motivation. We want to try to see what the system looks like, because if you don't follow the system, everything can actually break at the end of the day. So people study randomly, yeah, watching some video. They don't do the labs. They don't have any plan or structure for them, or maybe they're just studying because they're actually motivated. So we don't want to do that. Those are the little things that I've actually seen in the past why most people fail this kind of exam whenever they get motivated to do something. All right, so let's talk about the system. It's very simple, and maybe it's simple for me, but maybe for our viewers, it's kind of not that simple. First, the blueprint. What did I mean by blueprint is that no, if you're going to somewhere, you just don't want to go. You want to have something like you want to have a book, you want to have, or what does the exam, what are they asking for? So, and many of us actually feel this because let me put Cisco or maybe Microsoft as an example. Microsoft is always going to tell you, oh, this is what I'm going to ask you in the exam. So these are the domains. This is the structure. So why don't we go there? Go there, just print it out. Sometimes you have the PDF copy, download that on your computer, go through it. And now you are the only person that can decide it. How am I going to do this? So most of the time, what I did here is that I just make sure I go through which domain is actually like really, really important here in this certification. So most of the time we have like maybe networking that is going to take like 30% of the stuff. Maybe we have like identity that is going to take 25%. So that is where the business is. And the Microsoft or Cisco or Citrix is actually telling you, spend more time here. So if you do that, we can tell you that you're able to cover what is actually here. So active learning, you go, you set up your time, which I'm going to talk about a little bit about that. You kind of figure it out and then think a little bit. After all of these labs, how am I going to do it? I've seen a lot of people actually get lost about all this. I don't have the system. I don't have this. I don't have that. But understand that if you don't see it happening, it's just like, I mean, I make this mistake in the past. It's just like nothing ever happened. You can be reading all the books that you have, but if you don't see the visual display, it might not make sense for you. So repetition. A lot of repetition here. I cannot mention this. It's a lot of repetition. It's not only me, everybody here. Like, if you ever say, like, Abigail is actually here, I mean, that certificate, the recent certification is not that easy. So a lot of things goes on in the back end. So, like I always tell people, soldiers don't look good while they are hustling or while they are fighting on the field. So any soldier that tries to take selfie while they are actually in the battlefield, he or she is not going to be the one that is going to look at that photo. It's somebody else. So we get on repetition and we consistency. Just exactly the same thing I've been doing from January the 1st to today. It's a lot of mindset. So it's all building a system. If you really want to do anything, especially certification, motivation, it's good, but I don't want you to wake up there today, I'm going to do it, tomorrow, I'm not going to do it. So it's all about a system. That's what I call the 5 system. Get a blueprint, active learning, labs, repetition, and consistency. So now let's get it. I think I've actually explained it, but also I want to give you virtual stuff about it so that it can stick to your brain. I've already mentioned that you go to the official exam objective, you focus on the domain, and you build a clear plan. This, if you missed out on this one, it's not going to look good on you. You're just going to be like, oh, today I really want to do this. Tomorrow I really want to do that. And it's not going to speak well at the end of the day. So it takes less time to prepare right than to study wrong for months. And I've seen that. I've seen a lot of people in January, hey, let's go do study with Peter. And day 3, they disappear. and I have a lot of example. So blueprint, write that one down. Active learning, so small portion, take the structure notes, explain the concept aloud, teach someone. So you might think, oh, what did I mean by that? If you can't explain it to me, then you don't even understand it. That's how I say it. If you can't explain it, you don't understand it. So how do we do that? Just don't watch like 4 hours of video. Try to watch like 10 minutes and sit down, sit back. From this 10 minutes of the video, what can I understand? What is going on? Because if you don't know what is going on, a lot of things is gonna pass you by. So what's going on here? So this is what I do when I say, please try to do something by writing some. It's not much, but I just want to show if everybody can see this very well. And this is actually when I started my study with Peter day one. I'm not sure if you can see that. You can see I put day one there. So the reason why I did is because I wanted to go back and say, oh, today this is what I've done. So this is what I learned. So, and I start all of them like day one, day two, day three, day four. Just want to show you and give you like a proof, like it's possible. If you don't have an iPad, you can just use your pen and paper. So that's what I mean about, I write it down, I explain it to myself, and maybe I try to do a small video about it. You don't have to put it on YouTube. Just play it back to yourself, listen to yourself, and get into that. So step three, break it, fix it. This is one of the most very difficult stuff regarding in the IT world. Like people, oh, how can I get a lab done for myself? Please, if you're actually in the IT world, get a computer that at least have like some gigs and some memory. Then I do have a lot of videos online regarding how you can create your own lab with Hyper-V and also with VMware. Try to do something. If you don't have, reach out to somebody there. Or just get involved in a community whereby they break something and they fix it. So I cannot negotiate this with you if you don't have a lab, maybe we can get something done for you, or you can reach out to me, or after this webinar, we can see how we can lift up one and get you something to do something. This is non-negotiable. You have to be able to see how things work. So I'm going to go to the step 4 that I actually, which I think most of the time it gets people like really nervous. Like some people I've seen in my career, some people like, oh no, I can't focus for like 1 hour. Something is always disturbing me. So let me tell you something. Get serious, okay? And I'm very friendly and I'm very serious sometimes. Get serious. This is a serious business. If somebody is trusting you to go to their network to do something, it's a serious business. So you can focus have to be part of your life. So whenever you are actually on that brand, you want to read, no distraction, no cell phone, 25 minutes, 5 minutes. I just adapt that like this year, but I always do 50-10. That have worked for me a lot. But I've seen this year, I see most of my people in my group as, oh, you know what, Peter, we can, it's very hard for me. So I break it down, do 25-5. So at least 25 minutes of focus, you can stand up, go drink water, and come back. And I figured it out. This actually works well for me. So you can take it up to 2 hours per day, 3 hours, 4 hours, up to 5 hours. It all depends on how much time you want to invest in your study. These are the things that I've actually practiced over time, over the year, and it has actually worked for me. Me, I go beast mode. Whenever I'm actually in my study room, I don't listen to anybody. I just listen to me and what I'm actually focusing on. So let's go to the fifth one, consistency win. 1 hour daily. It won't kill you. I know there's a lot of people that actually spend a lot of time on TikTok, Instagram. It's, look, if you want to get it, just go for it. But do one thing. My own way of doing things is that I want to be accountable. So that's why you see me doing those study with Peter, because I want to know how many hours. Now I can say that today is day 45. I've actually spent more than 45 hours this year, but at least I have a documentation of 45 hours being spent on my career this year. So I'm very happy. Whenever I go back, I say, okay, let's go back to day 10. What am I studying on day 10? I can go back and I can go see something. Maybe there's some miracle that is going to happen. And it's going to say, okay, yeah, pick it up again. Go get it. Go into it. So be accountable. I want to beg you, do some review about yourself. So another thing I didn't put on the slide here, do some review. Learn, like, how is it going with me and my studies? If I fail in week one, I really wanted to say, what have I done wrong? What are the excuses that I've actually made? So that I don't repeat the same thing next week. Because, like I mentioned, it's a serious business. 1 hour per day, then after you, even 30 minutes, but it has to be every day. So you can pick it up and say, you know what, today I'm going to spend 2 hours. So track the progress. Schedule your exam is very important. There's sometimes that, oh, like I listened like somebody was actually preparing for AZ-104. That's a very tough exam. I failed it like 4 times before I finally get it. It's a very tough exam. Now, with the era of AI, it's even tough because Microsoft really want to understand, like, do you really understand? Because there are a lot of scenario questions that go with identity, storage, networking, side to side, VPN, a lot of things. They will give you a lot of data center scenario, and you have to be able to think. But it's possible. If you can stay consistent and see it every day, instead of you watching Davido's lifestyle, those people that you see, they actually have teams that think for them. We don't have. So we have to think for ourselves. How can I plan my day? How can I make things better for me? Please. It's very, even, I think this is actually more important than anything. Like the ability to think that at the end of the day, what have I done today? Not to criticize yourself, but to have that mindset that I want to start looking at what is happening. Because we need to know, if somebody asks me, Peter, what have we been doing for the last 45 days? I should be able to give you a report like, this is how we are going. Because the vision is actually clear. I know where I'm going. Because why? I took 30 days before New Year to understand what is going on or what is going to be with my life in 2026. And that's how we get here. So, my final message is study to understand. Please do. Discipline beat motivation. And when I say study to understand, you don't want to go to hospital and having a doctor that use ChatGPT to work on you. I think no one is going to like that. So understand the concept. Please do. Please do. That will actually position you in your own career. I cannot divine that for you, but I can tell you that it has worked for me. I mean, I have all the proof of what I'm talking about. I've shown it to most of the people here on the webinar, but I know that is a system that works. Discipline. Motivation can get you started. Just like I told my friend the other day, you can go to the gym getting like, yeah, I want to go to the gym. I want to do this. When you get to the gym and you lift the weights, you go back the next day because somebody's motivating you. What about if they don't show up? And it's going to be only you now. Nobody, they don't show up. They say, oh, you know what? I need to go with my girlfriend. Today's Valentine's Day. They don't show up. Now it's going to be only you. So now you need discipline. please, it actually builds motivation. So certification is not going to get you anywhere. And I want to tell you the honest truth. It's not. It's not. But what is it going to do for you? It's going to at least prove that you know something. Somebody like me, everybody, oh yeah, you didn't know. And I always say this, and I'm not afraid of saying it. My highest level of education is high school, and that was in Nigeria. The rest is just self-learning and determination. Let me just put it that way. So most of you have highest level of education. You have the opportunity. You have parents that send you to university to go and learn. They pay for it. Everything is paid. I don't get nobody to pay for mine. Everything I've built today is actually self-determination, self-learning. Is it easy? No. But I stay consistent. And that is what actually helped me. Be consistent, please. Be. And what else? I think this information has actually been useful for you. Uh, just to do a recap of everything that we do, you know, follow the five system is what I've actually been doing for the past 5 years now. And I think I'm very happy for the certification that I've get. And I'm very happy for the ones that I've failed, that they actually took my money. It's fine. But at least it shows today. And that's the reason why I'm here. Please go back, go watch this webinar again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Peter, for taking out time from your busy schedule to be here with us and to share out these tips that have worked for you over the years.
Thank you, everyone. And before everybody goes, if you are actually on this webinar, uh, I hope this information has actually been, and if you felt like this information, you still have any question, please, like for me, your success actually make me happy because these are the things that I've actually done for the last 5 years. I'm so blessed and I'm very, very grateful for the life that I lead. And I want to see a lot of people here living the same thing, not because we think about it, but if the vision is very clear, not because you're in Nigeria, to be honest, I was born in Ibadan. So I can tell you that you can live any life you want. Today I'm here in Costa Rica. It can actually work for you if you have the vision is clear. And I know that a lot of people here is so fortunate to have beautiful parents that actually sponsor the exam. But if you still have anything or you're unclear, reach out to me on LinkedIn. If you need books or anything that can actually bring you to the next level, or if you're facing any challenges, like I told Tega the other day, this is not a webinar that we talk and we go, we're going to impact live also. Reach out to me. Whatever you're facing, we can figure things out for you. You know, I promise you, I mean, only if you want to move forward. Okay, please come and explain. Let's talk about it. Let's react with it. Let's see what is possible versus what is not possible. And I'll be very glad to attend to you to the best of my capacity and make sure that you really get the worth of this webinar. And I pray that wherever you do in your life, you're always being successful and keep the positivity and keep keep changing the world. Okay. I love you all.
Thank you so much for joining in, and please have an amazing Valentine's Day for those of you that actually celebrate it. But yeah, it's been an amazing time with everyone here. Thank you so much for
Okay,
having
bye.
us. Bye.
All
Bye.
right. Bye. Have a good one.